Gaining elo sucks. You grind for hours, blunder a piece in time trouble, and watch your rating tank back to where you started. And you're tired of seeing the same Learn the London System video recycled for the 400th time. In this video, I'm putting aside the BS advice and giving you the simplified method to actually ranking up. But why should you trust me? Fair question. 2 months ago, I was sitting at the absolute bottom of the barrel. We're talking elo so low, the engine wasn't even judging me anymore. It just felt bad. And now I'm pushing 1,400. Is that Grandmaster level? Obviously not. So if you're already higher than me, congrats. Close this video. Go study your Sicilian Najdorf or whatever. But if you're hard stuck sub 1,000, playing game after game, wondering why nothing's working, then stay. Because I was literally you 8 weeks ago. And the thing is, this isn't my first time climbing a ranking system. I've been top 500 in Overwatch. And the way I got there was the same thing that finally made chess click for me. So what do all Grandmasters have in common? They like to play bad openings. Magnus Carlsen literally plays garbage openings on purpose to throw off preparation. Think about that for a second. The best player in the world is actively avoiding correct chess and he's still winning. Why? Because he's just better at the actual game. And this applies to literally everything. If Faker got paired against a bronze player with a massive item disadvantage, he would still win. Because he's fucking Faker. If LeBron went up against the retirement home, he's still winning. Because he's the GOAT. It doesn't matter what the setup is. Skill wins. So the real answer to how do I gain elo is honestly just get better. I know that sounds useless, but hear me out. The reason you're stuck isn't that you don't know the right opening, is that you haven't actually improved at the core skill of looking at a board and not making terrible decisions. But let's be honest, chess is fucking boring to improve at. So here's the simplified method I use to actually get better every day without wanting to gouge my eyes out. Step 1. One trick your opening. Here's something chess YouTube will never tell you because it doesn't make for good content. You don't need to know 10 openings. You need to know one, and I mean one. Play it every single game for weeks until you could sleepwalk through the first 10 moves. This ties back to Overwatch again. I didn't flex onto every hero. I one-tricked. I picked one character, played them into every matchup, every map, every situation, and got so comfortable that I could stop thinking about what I was doing and start thinking about why. Chess is the exact same thing. The people hard stuck at 800 aren't losing because they don't know enough openings. They're losing because they don't know any opening well enough to actually get to a middle game with a plan. Pick one. The London, the Italian, the Caro-Kann. I don't care. Just stop switching every time you lose and actually learn what the positions are supposed to look like. Because here's what happens when you stick with one opening. You start developing these schemas in your brain. You'll see a position, and instead of sitting there, burning clock, trying to calculate everything from scratch, you just know. You've been here before. You recognize the pawn structure. You know where your pieces want to go. You already know what your opponent is probably going to try. It's pattern recognition, and you can't build that by playing a different opening every game. You build it by seeing the same types of positions over and over until your brain stops calculating and starts recognizing. That's when chess actually starts feeling like a game instead of a math test. Step 2. 3 games every morning, no bullshit. Here's the habit that actually changed everything for me. First 10 minutes after I wake up, I hop on chess. No music, no distractions, no phone propped up against the shampoo bottle. Just 3 games. Full focus. Win or lose, I play 3 and I'm done. Why morning? Because your brain is fresh. You haven't been doom scrolling for 2 hours. You haven't tilted off a bad day at work yet. You're just awake and locked in, and that's when you actually learn. And let me say this because I know you're doing it. Stop playing chess on the toilet. I'm serious. You're sitting there, half paying attention, playing bullet while you scroll Twitter with the other hand, and then you wonder why you dropped 50 elo before lunch. You're literally building bad habits and then wondering why you can't break them. The players who are stuck at the same rating for months aren't the ones who don't play enough. They're the ones who play too much without ever actually thinking. As for actually playing your games, don't overthink it. Before you move, do 3 things. Check if anything is hanging, look for a one-move tactic, and if neither is there, just improve your worst place piece. That's it. You don't need a Grandmaster thought process at sub 1,000. You need a process at all. Most games at this level aren't won by brilliance. They're won by the person who makes the second to last mistake.